You already know Vegas has never been more expensive, but there are still plenty of ways to enjoy yourself without spending all of your money. Here are 15 free and inexpensive things to do in Las Vegas. First up, we have WYNN and ENCORE, which is widely regarded as the top luxury property on the Strip. This is Steve Wynn's masterpiece, which originally opened in 2005. It certainly isn't cheap to stay here, but it won't cost you anything to visit and check it out. There's also a free show called Lake of Dreams, which runs every half hour beginning at dusk. At number 2, we have LUXOR, the iconic 30-story pyramid-shaped hotel that opened in 1993. Not only is the LUXOR Skybeam the strongest beam of light in the world, but LUXOR also has the largest atrium in the world. And for that reason, I think this is one of the coolest lobbies on the Strip and definitely worth a visit. And for an inexpensive meal, you can have dinner at Diablo's Cantina, which is on the second floor within the atrium. Next, we have the free VOLCANO show at the MIRAGE, which takes place every night at 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 p.m. The Mirage first opened in 1989 and was the first Strip mega resort. Almost 35 years later, it will soon be transformed into the Hard Rock, as the property was recently acquired. With its days numbered, it's definitely worth checking out while it's still around. For number 4, we're going to the south end of the Strip, to the Mandalay Bay complex for some amazing nighttime views. First, we have the Foundation Room, which is located on the 63rd floor of the property. There's no entry fee, so for the price of a drink, you can check out one of the best views in Las Vegas. And next door at Delano, you can visit Skyfall Lounge, which also has no entrance fee and is located on the 64th floor. Skyfall actually has even better views than the Foundation Room. If you want to see one of the most incredible views on the Strip, then I think Skyfall is a must visit. Next, about a mile away from Mandalay Bay, we have the iconic Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign. If you want a fun and free Las Vegas photo opportunity, then here you go. This is a popular spot, so you may have to wait in line for about 20 or 30 minutes. But you can always skip the line and take a picture at an angle from one of the sides. Depending on where you're staying, the Welcome to Las Vegas sign could be a bit of a walk, so you might want to take advantage of the free tram that runs from Mandalay Bay to Luxor and Excalibur. This tram runs daily from 9 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. There's also the free Aria Express tram, which runs back and forth between Park MGM and Bellagio, with a stop at Aria and the Crystals shops. The Aria Express tram currently runs daily from 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. And then you have the monorail on the east side of the Strip, which runs from MGM Grand all the way to the northern end of the Strip, with its final stop at Sahara. It's not free, but a one-way e-ticket is relatively inexpensive at $5.50. At number 7, we have the iconic Bellagio and its famous fountain show, which takes place on an 8.5-acre man-made lake in front of the resort. Currently, there is a fountain display every 30 minutes during the day and then every 15 minutes at night. The Bellagio Conservatory is another popular free attraction with approximately 20,000 people visiting every single day. The display is always changing, as the conservatory undergoes 5 seasonal themes each year, including spring, summer, fall, winter, and Chinese New Year. Next door to the Bellagio, you can visit Caesar's Palace, which is another iconic center strip property that has been featured in several popular movies.
That's a lot. This isn't the real Caesar's Palace, is it?
What do you mean?
Did Caesar live here?
Caesar's Palace originally opened in 1966, but it has since undergone many renovations, including to its main entrance, which was completed in 2022. At number 9, we have the Pinball Hall of Fame, which is located on the south end of the strip near Mandalay Bay. This is a 25,000 square foot museum and arcade featuring over 700 games. With just $5 or $10, this is a fun way to spend an hour or two, especially if you used to love video games when you were younger. I was even able to find Mortal Kombat, which was one of my favorite games. Even though I basically forgot how to play, I still had a blast, and being there brought back a lot of nostalgia and fun memories. If you're staying at a hotel on the strip, another free thing to do is to go to the pool. You can get some vitamin D, go in the water, or just hang out, relax, and enjoy the vibes. Some of my personal favorite pools include the Aria Sky Pool, the Bellagio Pool, and the Mandalay Bay Beach and its giant wave pool. Pool season in Vegas usually runs from March or April through October, and this is a fun activity that won't cost you anything. After visiting the pool, you can visit Paris, which is located in the center of the strip across from the Bellagio, including a half-scale replica of the Eiffel Tower and a 2/3 scale replica of the Arc de Triomphe. The majestic inside of the property was inspired by the Paris street scene of the 1920s. You can walk around and visit one of the bakeries or cafes for a croissant or pastry. And although it's not free, you can pay about $25 to visit the observation deck, which is located on the 46th story of the Eiffel Tower. I recommend visiting about 30 minutes before sunset so that you can experience both the day and nighttime views. Number 12 on this list is the Venetian, located on the north end of the strip. This property is huge, and together with the Palazzo, this actually encompasses the largest hotel complex in America. The Venetian is a tribute to Venice during the 14 and 1500s, featuring numerous replica landmarks from the city, as well as the Grand Canal shops, which includes gondolas gliding down the Grand Canal, leading to St. Mark's Square, along with a sky-painted ceiling. As you walk through the lobby of the Venetian, you feel as though you're in a museum or some sort of significant historical building in the heart of Venice. Watching a game at the casino sportsbook is another free activity you can do in Las Vegas. Yeah, I know, you don't need to be in Vegas to watch a game, but it's usually more fun and exciting watching a game at the casino, especially if it's a playoff game. When there's money on the line, people tend to be a lot more passionate. Even if you're not a gambler, consider betting at least $5 or $10 on the underdog. Who knows, it might be your lucky day. But even if you don't bet, this will still be a fun way to spend a couple of hours. If you're in Las Vegas for the July 4th holiday, you can catch a free fireworks show, with the fireworks going off above Caesar's Palace. I've seen it 2 years in a row now, and it's a great show. although I have to say it still pales in comparison to New Year's in Las Vegas, where fireworks are set off from several properties on the Strip, creating an incredible spectacle. Best of all, both of these shows are completely free. Last but not least, you can have a drink at the Chandelier Bar at the Cosmopolitan. This is actually a 3-story lounge and a great place to take some pictures and/or people watch. The Cosmopolitan opened in 2010 and has since become a linchpin property on the Strip, with one of the coolest vibes you'll find in Las Vegas. But in terms of staying here, many people seem to think the Cosmopolitan is actually overrated. If you want to find out whether or not that's true, then click the thumbnail appearing on your screen right now. I recently stayed at the Cosmopolitan and I'll show you what it's like, including how I rate it. Go ahead and click it and I'll meet you there momentarily.